Why didn't you just tell me the car was trying to get to me? Couldn't you at least tell me where we were going?
Sure, certainly, dear. First thing we're going to do is try and put some distance between you and Carl.
And the second thing?
We're going house hunting.
You want to buy a house?
We're doing this for John and Charlene.
Oh. John and Charlene already have a house.
The house we're going to look at belongs to Taylor Benson.
Oh, wait. Carl just tried to kill me, and you're taking me on a caper?
This is a 2-for-1 deal, all right? I get you out of target range, and we do a little field work for John and Charlene. We'll go through the house, we'll look for signs of life, and see what's in the closets.
You think you might be able to get some evidence for John's case?
It's possible. This place has been abandoned for quite a while. Nobody even knew that it belonged to Taylor.
So, you want me to help you break in?
Why, Kathleen, you shocked me. That would be illegal.
Since when has that stopped you?
This is true, but this time it's unnecessary. You see, Windswept is on the market.
Windswept?
It's a summer mansion.
Ah, I always wanted a summer mansion with a name.
Well then, play the role, because in half an hour we have an appointment with a realtor.
On a national holiday at midnight?
Hey, housing is not exactly a bull market these days.
Aren't the police investigating this place?
They might, eventually, once they find out that it's mentioned in her will.
And how did you find out? No, never mind. I don't want to know.
Right, you don't. So you ready to play Mrs. Gotrocks?
Why wouldn't I be?
This is for Frankie's family, for one thing.
You just saved my life. Now I got to prove to you that it was worth it. This dinky lock is for such a big estate. I could jimmy this thing with Pop's Knights of Columbus membership card.
Well, keep that in mind in case we have to come back.
You really want to wait for this woman? This real
I'm
estate
hoping
person?
that we can get some information out of her.
Like, how did a hospital shrink in a medium-sized town end up with a big estate?
And why
things
did
like that.
she put it on the market around the time that she disappeared?
Right. It's late.
She'll show.
She's that desperate to make a sale?
Oh, she wants to make this one. You see, I implied that we were very, very
What?
rich.
How rich?
Ooh.
2 career, family, city house, country house, what?
One career, me. Old money, you.
Oh, my favorite.
Here she comes.
Hi, I'm Buffy Kenner, Better Homes Limited. When you called for the appointment, I didn't quite get your name. Was it Crawford? Oh, I thought so. You're that nice family from Texas that first called me last week.
Why, that is right. Y'all have such good memories up here. Isn't that right?
Hey, Miss
Lady
Kenner,
Honey?
I sure do want to thank you for coming out here in the middle of the night like this. I sure do.
Please, please call me Buffy.
Buffy, nice to know you.
You sounded so eager to see Windswept.
We were, Miss Kenner. Buffy.
Were?
Well, unfortunately, that is no longer my state of mind.
She's a changeable little thing, but I love her.
Why don't you introduce us proper, sugar? Effie Mae Crawford. So nice to know you. Why don't you just tell her?
What? Is there a problem?
Problem? Honey, in Texas, we have trailer houses bigger than this.
Well, it has 6 bedrooms.
6? J.D., honey, I'm going to smother in this place. And what about the puppies?
Well, let's go inside. It's much larger than it appears from the driveway.
You see, Effie Mae raises Great Danes.
Oh, really? How fascinating.
Good cop, bad cop.
Whatever you say, Effie Mae.
Buffy, honey, don't you go running ahead of us.
Now, Effie Mae. So, you say a doctor was the last owner? Was it her family's place?
I don't know. Either she inherited it or bought the puppy as an investment.
Ah, this doctor, did she live here herself?
Oh, here, I just noticed Mrs. Crawford isn't with us.
Oh, she's probably just looking at the views.
At night.
Or telescopes.
I really can't let her wander along in the dark if something happens.
Effie Mae. Oh, Sugar Lump. Well, don't you fret. She'll turn up just like a bad penny. Oh, looky. A bed. I must tell you, I don't know when I've had such a charming tour.
Well, thank you. You and Mrs. Crawford seem so different.
Oh, she's just awful, but she's so wealthy.
Well, they say opposites attract.
True, but me and her daddy's money have a lot in common. Sugar Lump.
What in the world are you doing?
Well, what are y'all staring at? Bubba, let go of me. Can a woman measure a closet in peace?
Of course you can.
This is a closet, isn't it? It's not a phone booth. I mean, I can't even squeeze my sandals into that thing.
The only person I know with more shoes than Effie May is Imelda Marcos.
Don't you start, Bubba.
Well, but Mrs. Crawford, this isn't even the master bedroom. There are lots more closets.
Like this one?
Well, a bit bigger.
Well, I need a tape measure.
Oh, I have one in my car. If that will help.
Without it, it's a definite no sale.
Oh, I'll be right back. Don't get lost.
Good save. Buffy almost had it.
She's so desperate to make a sale, she'd buy anything.
Did you find anything?
Not much. I did get this receipt in a man's jacket.
A man's jacket?
Yeah, it looks like a receipt for a boat slip or something. Wait a minute.
What?
Maybe it's for this.
Hello. Taylor had a boat, too. Huh?
Yeah. Either she was very thrifty or something's very fishy. It says windswept.
Here.
Oh, honey, you really shouldn't have bothered. I can't live here. Neither can Peaches and Herb.
They're...
I know. The dogs.
You know, J.D., you really should have told her. We want a big house. Bye-bye.